Hi, this is Cherie with rehashfiber, and today I'm going to teach you how to use a hackle to make beautiful combed top from woolen locks. Hello everybody! Last week I was spinning some beautiful combed top rambouillet, and it was to die for, and I had prepared it with the wool combs. And I got to thinking, I love this so much, I need to up the production. I need to take care of more fiber in a more efficient way so that I can keep doing this beautiful spin. So what I did is started doing it on the hackle, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. It's a similar concept with the combs, but here you just get to do more at one time, and when you diz off, you end up with a much bigger nest, which is really worthwhile to do. So let's jump into that right now. First things first, I have a beautiful Modcraft hackle. It's high quality, very nice wood, nicely finished. It has some rubber on the clamps and the bottom of the hackle stand to help keep it in place on your desk. The nice cover there to protect you, everybody else, cats, from getting poked from these when it's not in use. I ordered the 2-row tines because I just wanted to have, that so that it would do really good work on the locks. All right, so a couple things I have going on here is I've got a towel underneath where I'm working because little bits of VM will fall out and just helps keep it. And I've got my comb here. Only gonna need one of them. So my comb that I can use, my diz. And I've got my fun little rambouillet locks. They are not very organized, and I'm not worried which end goes on which way. I mean, if I see it and it's obvious, these little blonde ends, they will be the tips coming out. But because it's kind of mushy, I'm just going to get them on there. And I'm just going to put what I would put on one comb. I'm just going to load up one comb's worth and start there. So it's the same concept if you had two, but this is stationary. What I like about it is that, you know, if you're a right-handed knitter or whatever hand you use mostly for things gets tired, this helps because you can switch off, you can use both. Just alleviates some of the work that your dominant hand has to do. Make sure your legs are out of the way. I also keep a little trash can nearby for anything that I would need to toss. And just start combing. Doesn't matter which direction. You just want to comb it off the hackle. And that's the deal there. Sometimes I run into this. I just work around it. The reason I'm working all the way to the right is because when I offload to have the combed bits on standby for dizzing, I'm going to offload to this end. And then I'm going to build it up. So I'm just working on this end. And technically, because nothing's there yet, I should have started further in. Doesn't matter. So now I'm going to comb it right back on to the hackle because it was kind of messy. I wasn't ready to pull the waste off yet because I thought there was some good stuff there. All right, there's a little waste, set it aside, go again, combing it off. Do it till nothing comes anymore. And there's your waste. Just be careful of the tines. Now we're going to put it right back onto the hackle. You can do that holding it either way. You get the idea. You just need to put it back on. You can see already how it's getting fluffy, beautiful, organized. A spinner's delight. Get some of that VM out. And there we have it. We're going to go one more time. Be mindful, keep your legs out of the way and arms. There you go. Now I'm going to offload it onto my standby end. Oh, a little too much wet there. There we go. Now that's just going to wait until I have it all loaded up and ready to diz. So here we go again. Also, I check to see if I feel like too much good stuff got shoved behind, I might just play with this for a little bit, because you can go back and forth a few times and just make sure. There, that's good. I'm going to go back and forth a couple times. See, I'm not sure that's all waste, so we're going to go like this. Just double check. So you can go back and forth as many times as you want to. Oops, it all came off. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this on the standby end. Ooh, it's so beautiful. See all that? Oopsie. All right, got some waste there. I worked through all the locks and I have everything over here on what I call my standby side, standing by, ready to be dizzed off. So what I'm going to do is I'm ready to do that now, but I'm going to pull a little bit. This is just personally what I do. Just loosen it up a little bit so when I'm dizzing it comes off a lot easier. For your diz, you can use anything that has a hole in it. Somebody made this for me, so I thought that was kind of cool. However, you can use a button that has a large buttonhole or anything else of the sort. And they make dizzes as well. Just pull it through and start dizzing off. See this beautiful comb top. It makes me so excited. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to spin it. I can't stand it. And you take this all the way across, dizzing off. All right, that's what came off. We're going to make the nice nest You just roll it up like so. And you see, you get a much bigger nest than if you just were using the 2 combs. You know what? This last little bit, I'm going to pull it off and I'm going to add this to the spin. No point in dizzing that. It's just some combed top left over that we can add to the spin. And that's how that's done. So as you see, every fiber prep tool has their purposes. And this one, it just really provides the great comb top. Even though it takes a little bit extra time, you have a little bit more waste, but it is extremely worth it because you have your beautiful fibers all lined up for a glorious spin. So hope you enjoy that. So when I say waste, it's not truly waste. This is all the stuff that came off the combs that did not make it into that nice comb top. However, it's still fluffy and nice. It's just not the long comb top. You can spin this and make this into art yarn. And I've done a show on that. So I just wanted to let you know that there are other shows all relating to what we've done today. There is the show on how to make the art yarn from the waste. There is another show on the hackle and how to blend colored fibers and diz it off. And there is a show on how to use the hand combs. So just so you know, you are covered with everything. All right, so I touched last episode a bit on the community coral reef. And since then, I've been in contact with Christina, who is in charge of this. What it is she's asking fiber artists from all over, it's open to everybody, to create fiber art, whether it's crochet, knit, however you make it, items that would be on a coral reef. And then she's gonna have it in an exhibit in September of 2023. So the clarification I needed and I got from her is that she's doing 3 types of reefs: a healthy reef, a dead reef, and a reef made of all plastic products. So you have the choice of making your items for any one of those. So of course the living reef is going to be very colorful, and then the dead or dying reef is going to be all, you know, light or dark dead colors, not colorful. And then the plastic reef can be made with anything plastic to make your reef items. So that's interesting. Like she even said, and I've seen it before, people crocheting with plastic bags and stuff. So it's really interesting. So I have the information for you here, and you can then read about it yourself and see if you want to participate in it, and it's pretty cool. So it's just neat when things like that bring the whole community together. So I hope you enjoy your spin of your comb top as much as I do. Happy spinning, and thanks for watching.